Hello there. Today I'm going to make a little video clip about a new application that we developed for the OpenSim environment. And I'm going to record this on the fly as I usually do with a little planning. But at least I have an objective. My objective is to show you the basics of this application. And maybe I will start by showing the result to you. One of the thing I just did is I reduced the speed of my mouse camera motion so that the images don't move too fast, because I noticed that that creates problems during the recording. But as you can see here, that's the kind of scene that we have, okay, that we can create. And I tried to set up the lighting appropriately so that the various objects are visible. Maybe we'll have another clip another day to describe, the kind of design styles one can adopt when designing landscapes. But today we'll just focus on what the application is and does, and I think that should be sufficient. So what does this application do? Basically, it allows you to look through a database of objects. It allows you to place the various objects where you want them, and there are a number of facilities that's inbuilt in that application to help you speed things up, so that you focus on the creative part and less on the mechanics of adding content. Another neat functionality of this application is it allows you to change seasons. So let's say you have built an environment for a particular season and you want to change it. So let's say we want to go to winter, and what I'll do is if I click on apply, it will actually change the whole scene to a winter scene. And you have the same, well, you have a half dozen scenes there that you can play with. I mean, what we call themes. Sorry, not scenes. The scene is what we see here. It describes the arrangement of objects to create this immersive setting. But the theme is, what you can pick to describe a season, for example. So this is the snowy theme, and that's the rocky one. Let's move and look at another interesting one which I like, which is for autumn. So that should be somewhere. If I can move so that I can click. So that's autumn. And if we want to add some colors and leaves and things to this grim winter scene, and so we'll have, a different scene. Okay, and it's pretty fast and it's pretty quick. So there's, and it's quite nice to see the changes happen. All right, so first I will clear this scene. Okay, so let's just clear it. And as I said, I actually slowed down my mouse so that it doesn't mess up the video recording. Okay, so when you sign into the application, you'll get a menu, and if you have a number of options, asking you what to do, what you want to do, and you just click on these buttons. We'll have other clips describing, the details of these applications, but for now, just focus on this, the general overview. Okay, so so we are signed into the application, and I want to start creating a scene. Okay, so in this case, you'll find that the water level was raised because I wanted to create a water theme, but that's where the application actually is. So to start, I'll just create what we call a land tile, and I'll just place it here at the base. Of course, you don't need to create underwater. This is just to give an example. And what I'll do is I'm going to place a piece of land on top of this land tile. So I'm going to pick, let us say, a hill, and I'm going to scale it up so that we have, a place to build. And I'm just going to place it somewhere on this face. I'm going to select it, and I'm going to resize. Okay, and make sure that it's big enough so that it pops out, above the water levels. Okay, so we have a piece of land. So we have the piece of land, and now I'm going to add, let's say, I like normally to start with let's say, trees, because it helps you get an overview very quickly of what you want to do. Let's select pine, okay? And for this small piece here, I want to place this these longish pines somewhere here at the center, because that's just my style of doing things. I tend to like the pines with the long trunks because it shows that there was some clouding, and they tend to want to go up, before the leaves can start to spread and have access to sunlight. So these would be at the center, and then I will start adding, the thicker pines. It's not really thick, but you know what I mean. The ones with more leaves all around it. Okay. So the tall ones are those at the center because, they need to reach out for light. And I have the bigger pines here that I'm just placing all around. Okay. So basically, that's how you place trees. Okay. And I'm looking at my time here. It's going to take a while. So I'm going to make this much simpler by, let us say, I just want to add some bushes around. There's something that I forgot to mention, which is there's a randomization function that you can activate. And this will ensure that when you're adding objects, such as this shrub here, they don't emerge exactly the same way. So that way your environment looks more natural and organic and more interesting. You want to add some imperfection. Okay, so we are done with the bushes, but you get the idea. You just get to pick objects and place them. And let's say I want to save this as, I don't know, let's call it treetop. Hill, or, just any name. So I'm now saving it. And if I clear it, it's gone. And I can load treetop hill. And it's still here with everything in. Okay? And of course, this is, I'm just going to click on finish to show that I've finished this environment. And see here, so now I am standing on the land and can see the place all around me. So that's how you get to build. Okay? So I'm going to stop the video here and hope this has been useful in describing what this application is and what it does. I hope to have more regular videos like this, and if you find that this is useful, please make sure that you give us a thumbs up or you subscribe. And as I said, if you're interested in participating in these videos, let me know. And I'll be very happy to have a conversation with you in world. It's far more interesting to speak with somebody than speaking to a microphone. So thanks for your attention. Let me stop this clip for today. Okay, bye.